The Zodiac Killer is the nickname given to an unidentified serial killer who operated in Northern California during the late 1960s and early 1970s. This enigmatic and elusive individual is notorious for a series of gruesome murders, cryptic letters, and ciphers sent to newspapers, taunting law enforcement and the public. Despite numerous investigations and decades of speculation, the Zodiac Killer's true identity remains unknown. The Zodiac Killer's reign of terror is believed to have started in the late 1960s, with the first confirmed murder occurring in December 1968. The killer's activities continued until at least 1969, with several murders and attacks attributed to him. The last confirmed letter from the Zodiac Killer was received in 1974. The Zodiac Killer is officially linked to 5 murders, although he claimed to have killed as many as 37 people. The confirmed victims include young couples who were either shot or stabbed while parked in remote areas. The killer often targeted lovers' lanes. The Zodiac Killer is believed to have killed at least 5 people between 1968 and 1969. The confirmed victims are David Faraday and Betty Lou Jensen, shot to death on December 20, 1968, near Vallejo, California. Michael Mageau and Darlene Ferrin, shot on July 4, 1969, in a parked car in Vallejo. Ferrin died, but Mageau survived. Brian Hartnell and Cecilia Shepard, stabbed on September 27, 1969, near Lake Barisal. Hartnell survived, but Shepard died. The killer often included a symbol resembling a crosshair or a circle with a cross in these communications. This symbol became associated with the Zodiac Killer and was used on a cryptic cipher. One of the most chilling aspects of the Zodiac Killer's case is the series of letters and cryptograms he sent to local newspapers and police. Some of these cryptograms have been deciphered, but others remain unsolved. In his letters, the killer mocked law enforcement and threatened to kill more people. The Zodiac Killer gained notoriety for sending a series of letters and ciphers to local newspapers. These cryptic messages contained taunts, threats, and claimed responsibility for the murders. Some of the ciphers have been deciphered, but others remain unsolved. Despite extensive investigations, the true identity of the Zodiac Killer has never been conclusively determined. He left behind very little physical evidence, and his ability to evade capture frustrated law enforcement for decades. Various suspects have been proposed over the years, but none have been definitively proven to be the killer. The Zodiac Killer's crimes and the mystery surrounding their identity have had a significant impact on popular culture. Books, films, documentaries, and television shows have been inspired by these events, including the 2007 film Zodiac, directed by David Fincher. The Zodiac Killer case remains open in some jurisdictions, with law enforcement agencies periodically revisiting the evidence and seeking new leads. However, with the passage of time, it becomes increasingly unlikely that the killer will ever be identified or brought to justice. The Zodiac Killer's ability to evade capture and maintain anonymity has made this one of the most enduring and perplexing unsolved serial killer cases in American history. The case continues to fascinate amateur sleuths, true crime enthusiasts, and those interested in the psychology of serial killers. As of my last knowledge update in September 2021, the Zodiac Killer remained an unsolved mystery, with no conclusive evidence leading to the identification or apprehension of the killer. Despite occasional developments and ongoing interest in the case, it remains one of the most famous unsolved serial killer cases in American history. Please note that there may have been developments in the case or new information emerging since my last knowledge update in 2021.